Um, so yeah, as one can see from earlier, mm, with, this order block, that's quite neat. For today, um, this is what the macro did. So, could see a downstairs candle and some sort of flip. But I guess, once price exits the macro, um, ah, who knows? You've got to ask yourself, is it willing to? I mean, it's only 5 points really. And the 1 minute seems to be. I mean, if it does the 5, there's this per se, but it just stops. No, just uh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy that high. You at least want some sort of pullback, man. I mean, that's probably like if you want to buy up into that high, and if you were to commit to it, yeah, but wow, old downstairs candles used as order blocks. What about this? So you probably wanted lower. So, if you're a real gangster, you get in right here. You see, like, you want to see some sort of auto block, whatever, inversion. So the nearest gap is all the way up here. So we gotta use this one. It'll be the most recent. Hmm. So now you gotta think to yourself which sort of favor you got. If you're on this model now, if you start using this one, say here, you could I mean you could have a nice stop right here, barring if you had done entry here, stops there. Obviously this is what you want ideally, but this stuff can very easily just be like 2.85 R. Once you get a mitigation of block above there, it like probably roll the stop a bit for sure. Um, but like, okay, cool. Yes, you have the inversion, but you always kind of want this combination of inversion and a auto block formation. So, and say yes, you get an inversion. Sometimes price is gonna come all the way back down to the EQ after the swing point is made. Because mind you, what it takes 3 candles to form a high or a low. Right there, that's not a low. That's a low. It's no lows here. And also, price is now outside of the macro, and it shows a 5-minute bearish change in the state of delivery. You've got this. Yeah. So anyways, the 15-minute. Uh, this reaction here kind of sold it to me because we're rejecting, two fair value gaps here. And these, so I mean, it's quite clear. Of macro started, no fair value gaps, POs higher. I noted this fair value gap. We wick, right on through it. Remember, I was talking about this high here, and there'd been a point on the 5 minute where I saw this because this down close candle was marked out, and when price came back to it, then even on the 1 minute, I was saying, um, say somewhere down here. I think it must have been at this down close candle because price had not traded back to it after closing past here. Um, but then I was like, never, even if you got some sort of reaction here, you want that down close candle to form. And then you get that reaction, the down close candle does not form. But these previous SIBIs, actually, sorry, no, this one here is just this inversion fair value gap. But say this one, I mean, that's just magnificent because if if the market does not want to put inefficiencies into play, it will not do it. It's plain and simple. Why did this bit of price action, this entire move lower happen, but over here, but not over here, and not over here? And yes, there is an extent of randomness. It's why you need to always ensure that the time in which you interact with it is the same. Um, so, had I been trading today, um, mm, or at least in this session, there was that whole trade from earlier, but I won't go through it again. Um, I don't know. I think this here on this candle, the second it closed, because you get this sharp move down, close was all of this. So um, yeah, I mean, so that macro again serves its job fairly well. I mean, if I can do at a decent rate, so inversion fair value gap, it's high. That's there. That's only 2 hour, correct. But then You get to add on here as well. Shit. Was this now changing the state of delivery or what? I'm burning purple flowers. It's burning my chest. Baby, I could take you there. But anyways, I wanted to look at step index. That's what's going to be feeding me in um, December and all. I just want the swing point at least. Damn it, this thing is taking forever to load. Is it on this 5G? I hate the 5G network. The stream might stop working, but Wait, watch this spell. Watch this spell. Watch this ultimate play. Trade of the fucking year on demo, obviously. Just in terms of accuracy. Come on, but also we close past this dunkless candle here. So like actually kind of fucked. Um, so it probably wasn't actually a smart choice do this, but I mean fuck it. There we go. It's gapped above it. Boom. And just like that, 121 has been hit. Way too early to roll any sort of stops and stuff. Throw on a million positions. Go long. The dare thing is taking forever to load, man. It's like, yo, the Wi-Fi has been suffering for a hot minute, man. But do you see why, like, I actually don't like the trading view. I mean, for like charting and all that stuff, it's nice, but just a bit stiff. It's very, just, it's nonsense at times. I should actually try that trade lock. Watch it. 1 to 2. Think of it. The swing point was only confirmed with this candle. See, imagine you get a notification during macros and like new sessions. that, you know, yeah, whatever. Think, oh, oh, isn't this just posh? It's brilliant. It's just fucking. That's a 1 to 4 now. I'm gonna ride the bottle. Oh my goodness. So this is at 5 minute gap now. I'm not sure what is this. I oh, this price level and this one is about the same. So I guess the stop being there still makes complete sense. You know, if there was a way, if it was like futures where if you can put a limit order here, it'll say close like 900 or whatever. But think of it, I only risked $700, and one could be up around 3,400. Ho ho ho, motherfuckers! But not sure if like Asian would deliver through, and like try and take that 15,600, but might as well, because now it becomes crucial is a bullish mitigation block above this level. Yes, you're up a lot from your initial risk, but so up to this point, a slight move higher is a 1 to 6. It's actually, but don't forget. So minus $700. So I just took this trade now. It's obviously just a demo, um, making sure the stuff works on US 500, and it actually works fairly well. I mean, with obviously this is one of those lucky entries and all where you can be up about like 4 or in quite a short period of time. But yeah, it's I think it just goes to show that it's probably well worth trading um, more seriously. Alright, so now you gotta watch it on something like say the 5 minute. Um, oof. You see, what's a bit concerning about this? I can't even lie. Is that market did not. I would have loved an inversion favor later. I think stop loss can be trimmed a bit. So, We can bring it on. Things like this before. We don't talk about it. All night long. Storm in paradise. We don't talk about it. Dance like this before. We don't talk about it. Shouldn't talk 1 to 8. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. And that's a 1 to 9. I think it's satisfying. Me. 1 to 10. Like they say, this would probably cover any sort of costs or commissions and so forth. Dance we can boogie all night long. Stone at paradise, shouldn't talk about it. We boogie on the floor. Dance like this. So, like I said, you want to see a bullish mitigation block, happen above this high. Still haven't quite seen it, but now in my head, I'm like, we actually did make one though. Now this becomes low, but now you have this down close candle, which price hasn't returned back to. So I'm hoping, even if price needs to come back down here, if it low here, there's no shot it doesn't come out and clear this here. So I'd still be looking for this. Shouldn't talk about it. Boogie all night long. Stormy paradise. Shouldn't talk about it. We can bring it on my phone. I wonder now if you put on a moving, just for the sake of it, uh, they call this auto trend lines. Bullshit. Okay, what what do people use here? Bollinger Bands, moving average cross. Okay, I remember this one. Moving average convergence divergence. So I would get my signal to buy Um, think of it. I get it here with well, no, actually, this isn't the change in the state of, of delivery because they have the exact same. Well, I guess it actually could be, to be honest. So say it happens there, the swing point forms, right? Still not being reflected, and then this candle shows it. So yeah, so like in this crossover, so only like by the time price actually went somewhere significant. I see, I see. Um, it's actually quite interesting, I must say. Um, because think of it, you get a change in the state of delivery here, here. I guess in this case, is saying, yeah, no, sentiment is bearish. Hey, nice to know that I can actually do some tape reading and you know, yeah. But then say further back within the macro, the volume, as you can see, is extremely low. Bearish here, starts buying up. So it literally could have sold off here into this high and then bought back here going up just for the vibes. So it's corruption it really is. The moving average cross came. See, like it like it lurky always happens when the initial run only like here it starts forming in this region. It forms in the, like it doesn't catch that initial impulse, which I think is it's fine. It's not the worst thing, but like the New York lunch just has so much. There's like all this volume taking place, but it seems to be rather unproductive. And then what would appear to be, say, less total volume, but more concentrated because of the time window. As long as you can just confuse the masses, just think of it, right? They want to maybe like, so they see the cross, they're like, no, and they see like a bullish engulfing, as they say, oh no, anything of buying. But you see like order flow, up close and down close candles. What do you mean I'm offline? No, it's like this. We can boogie all night long. Sorry, step indexes that I wanted to show. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. One of the main focuses now becomes this gap, this one. See how price reacts with it. And then also this level. Let's move this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. So lately, I've been thinking to myself, one of you thinking, right? It just happens. See, the market will chop for a couple of days and shit. Um, But the big picture is like when days like this happen, these sort of gaps, these daily propulsion blocks, and I'm in long here. Hold for a few fucking days, like ride the move. Um, you know, one thing, say that whole, but sorry, that somebody might always might see it, so I won't discuss it. I see the tears behind those eyes, and I don't see them here. It's loving love on me, but you hold me closer. Couldn't find a bullet inside. Sorry, anxiety. This is all we say. Welcome to the jungle. Are you gonna dance with me? Welcome to the jungle. You've got to close your eyes and see. Welcome to the jungle. So I'm saying it here, right? So 19th of October, right? Imagine you get your bullish change in sort of delivery with this candle's close above the body. Only get a return here at 6 a.m. To the body, you got a rejection here at 5 a.m. Right? So what the question then becomes is, welcome to the jungle. Dance with me. Welcome to the jungle. You got to close your eyes and see. So say, right, you've got this inversion here being created as well with the close of the 1 hour. So you think to yourself, okay, yes, in, with the big picture, with this whole 1 hour order block, you have to allow for quite, because think of it. If the market can spend from here till 19th of October, you can spend about 20 hours mainly just dropping, only having 10%, only having 2 out of the 20 hours be up close candles, right? Then you've got to allow that same time for it to say maybe even give an initial run, then come back and then consolidate a bit because like it's got to accumulate. It's like get in with your order, set your limit, and then really just like cycle back and then like here, right? You want mitigation blocks above certain areas. Here, these are like similar levels here, so there's no mitigation block there. Once price actually makes strong closes above, old highs and lows, then it actually starts to fuck off and move with speed. But say like here again, if I don't want to be somebody who's holding from, say here I've got to hold for like a day, or like so now with like the whole US 500, the market needs to go and reach back up into it. So you said it as like that's your final goal, right? But you know that you've got to be I mean, look purely into on the 1 hour. you get, about a 1 to 5. Okay, yes, for many people and stuff, that's more than enough. Okay, but I don't want to wait that long, right? All I want, okay, cool. If that's the order block I'm targeting, okay, so then that session, that's what I'm looking for in London. Say then the following day as well in London, that's what I'm looking for. Do I get that chance to say enter again? Then in New York, a propulsion block, it'll be moving down and it'll move right now. And then, kind of comes back, will consolidate for like a little bit. Alright. And then what do I say, like it, runs at low, right? And then it'll push up, okay? And then it'll create an inversion favor, value gap here. Run, maybe even only to here, and closes, and then now you're left there like, it's like it creates these lows, runs you, and then it creates, it has its return. Everyone's like, oh, the market's coming back, and then it just kills all of you before going higher. And it's like, but what you always got to keep in mind is in this whole move going lower, there's some sort of inversion fair value gap there. So, I mean, even here, so on this like 1 hour time frame, it's never going to be this clear cut, There's wicks and all this other stuff. But like here, you get the inversion. I mean, look how far these wicks go on at the. So you get your inversion, you draw that swing, low to high. You come back to this 8.6. Yo, these are my shoes that fucking stink like me. Alright, it's the next macro. Let's see what this macro does. I mean, so I'll come back to that. So let me just show this what I'm talking about. So rejected this fair value gap here. Now let's see how this macro does. So, right, to say like we now coming down with this entire leg, right? Okay, and then on the lower time frame, you know, you have a bit of in here. Price runs the stops up, right? First push up. So obviously, look, it's not exactly the same. I actually like this was more of like a perfect model of what would happen. But if I can translate it to this one, it's when it starts moving up higher again here, and it might fail to say take these highs, and it breaks lower. Like it's just like remember that, like this is the stop loss. Even if it gets right there, unless it hits it, it's 100% still valid. So then again, here you can see initial run up, and then it goes, then we push, and then we actually close above this to, you know, create said inversion fair value gap. And then we run the lows, then boom. Play in my mind and play in my heart. I used to know this girl. She used to move. She used to tell me a lie and then show me the proof. But she don't dance no more. So I guess See that? Just misses these legs. Trade is still active and it pops up. Wish she don't dance no more. Ooh. Is that Nina? 1 o'clock today, 1 o'clock yesterday. She used to wait, she used to pick me up and put me back in my place. I used to know this girl, she was electric, but she don't dance no more. I need to accept it. She used to dance to the break of dawn. She used to dance that move. Fireside, look what follows. That move. Consolidation. That move. Up into here, then the sell off and lungs again. I mean, it's the biggest sign of like start checking it in your PM. She used to tell me a lie and then show me the proof. It makes sense because if at 10 p.m. the next 4 hour candle opens, then about 8 p.m. my time, um, yeah, 8 p.m. my time. It's like 2 hours before the 4 hour candle closes, and it's likely that like say if within the first 2 hours that candle creates a bullish order block or whatever, that 8 hour candle will either say be some sort of tracing back into it, or it could be the reaction or whatever. But she don't dance no more. And once you add London into these times, so price makes a bullish change in the state of delivery in Asian session. London is this move down into it. So basically saying that London today, I mean, to fuck me. Unless my stop loss. But no entry model I have would have allowed that. In terms of going long, you get that bullish propulsion block here plus the inversion. I mean, you're getting long here. Very shady in the state of delivery. Yeah. Stops get run. Let's see. Bullish changing the state of delivery here in a premium. Runs back down. Stops us out. Starts me out. Wick through a gap twice. Propulsion block. Closer to 12 o'clock. Runs higher. PM session. Uh, Sebi. Propulsion block. It's a form proportion blocking discount. Run high to trap people long or to scale closing their shorts. You dump. And if you want to do it again, you fucking will do it again. And then you just fucks off. So it's why like stop loss movement is extremely crucial. Yeah. I wouldn't mind some chips, man. How's our trade of the year doing? It's it's only up about like 10x now. Hopefully overnight it goes to go and hit it. Share it with me. Anyways, it's 10 o'clock. Let me get off of this.